What I thought were moonbeams, I have run into a couple of walls. But in looking back at the places I've been and the changes that I've left behind, I just look at myself to find I've learned the hard way every time. 'Cause I've had my share of good intentions and I made my share of mistakes. And I've learned at times it's best to bend, 'cause if you don't, well, those are the breaks. Should have listened to all the things I was told, but I was young and too proud at the time. Now I look at myself to find I've learned the hard way every time. But in looking back at the lessons I've learned from the mountains I wanted to climb, I just look at myself to find I've learned the hard way every time. 'Cause I've had my share of broken dreams and more than a couple of falls. And in chasing what I thought were moonbeams, I have run into a couple of walls. But in looking back at the faces I've been, I would sure be the first one to say, when I look at myself today, wouldn't have done it any other way.
Now here's Anders Hedberg with it. Hedberg moving in with Hall. A pass for Hall, right in, a shot, he scores! Bobby Hall gets career goal number 801 as he split that Houston defense and walked in and scored on a low backhanded shot that beat Graham cleanly, and the Jets take a 1-0 lead.
And so lightning strikes again in the Summit early period, first period goal, Jerry. I don't know how many times it's happened this season, but it seems to be becoming a habit.
Taylor has it for the Aeros, trying to move it out. He does to center, ragging that puck. The Aeros captain, now to Paul Popeil. Paul Popeil in across the line, drops it for Schilla. Now centers Hall in front to Taylor. Paul Popeil, a shot, he scores! Paul Popeil scores a shorthanded goal for the Aeros, and the game is tied at 1-1. That puck was bouncing every which way in the Jet zone. Finally, Popeil got it and fired it in on the short side to tie the game at 1-1. Clear it to the Jet zone. It's shot away by Winnipeg. Green got it to Hedberg. Up on right wing for Nilsson. Oh, and he is bumped by Hines. Here's Hedberg right in across the line. Check. Green with it. In on goal. A shot deflected. Hit the post. Rebound. Oh, what a stop by Graham. They're going to call it a goal. They're going to call it a goal. The red light never went on, and the Aeros are going to argue the point as Hedberg hit the post and rolled in, and referee Ron Asselstein calls it a goal.
And we'll take a look at this one. It did hit the far post, and as it was going across, it looked like Ronnie Graham scooped it out of there. Referee Ron Asselstein was right on the line, but the goal judge didn't indicate that it went in. That's his job. He's right there.
Bobby Hull. Here's Hull at the left point, still with that puck. Looking to make a play in the corner for Nilsson. Nilsson tried to center it. Hale broke it up. Graham comes out, pokes it to the corner. Larry Hale up with it. Got it to Mark Howe. Mark for the Aeros. To Paul Popeil with one man back. Here's Popeil. Long drive off the skate of forward. It goes into the corner, and the Jets have to go back. Anders Hedberg starting with that power play rush for Winnipeg. Ahead for Hull, cruising in on left wing. Hull drops it off. The Aeros take it away. Larry Hale lost it. Now clears it to the corner. He's bumped by Hedberg. No penalty called. Here's Ford closing in. Fakes the shot. Takes it. The puck loose. They score! as Graham came away out. They lost the puck, and now the Aeros are going to argue. Here comes Graham. Graham, after the referee, Ron Asselstein, pushes at him, and Graham's going to get a misconduct, raises the stick. He's been kicked out of the game. Graham's been kicked out of the game as he is infuriated at the referee. Now Hale and Laraway come over and intercept Ron Graham, who is really upset here, and now Graham gets loose from Larry Hale, and Graham's going to the showers early as he's been kicked out. The Aeros are arguing the penalty calls here by Asselstein. I think Graham was saying the Winnipeg player was in the crease, and he's heading for the referee again, and Ted Taylor tackles Graham. And Ronnie is really upset. He's quite a gentleman, and you really know he has to be upset to be going at it the way he is, and he breaks loose from Taylor. He's going to the Aeros dressing room. The Aeros trailing 3-1, and Graham gets a hand from the crowd, and Wayne Rutledge will be coming in to play goal for the Aeros. And what's going to happen here next?
Boy.
On the face-off, Larson sets it up for Lars-Erik Sjoberg. He clears it for Bowden. He lost it to Paul Popiel, up for Preston. Preston clears it into the jet zone. Sjoberg missed it, goes back against Laraway, who drives him into the end boards. Ruskowski up with that puck. Terry looking to make a play. Gordie Howe, a shot, he scores! Gordie Howe scores for the Aeros, and that cuts the Winnipeg lead to 3-2. A good play by Laraway in the corner. He took out Sjoberg. Ruskowski got it to Gordie Howe, who flipped the low one into the net. A power play goal cuts the Jets' lead to 3-2. Now Lasuc goes in against Gordie Howe. Gordie ties up Lasuc. Lasuc cleared at the center, then took a bump by Gordie Howe. Is going to get a penalty. Play is called. Eye sticking, and Gordie can't believe it. Got 10 now from the referee. Pushes the referee, and he kicks Gordie Howe out of the game. Gordie's been kicked out of the game, and now Marty Howe comes over after the referee, and Marty pushes at the linesman. Ted Taylor's after him, and
I'll tell you, if he kicks him out of the game, he's in
gone.
trouble.
He's already gone. He kicked him out. Well, that'll do it. That'll break all heck loose here now. Marty Howe is saying, look at the replay. He's showing him the tell screen saying, look at the replay. That was no penalty. I'd have to say that was a questionable call. And the ice is being littered with debris, and more debris coming down, and it's...
Terry, I mentioned earlier, you cannot call a hockey game that close. That's getting like, it's like a player playing chippy. An official cannot call. If you call a game that close, you're just going to get resentment from the players, and you're going to cause yourself more aggravation than it's worth.
Irwin for the Aeros. Trying to get it to Larry Lund, now checks Nilsson. Nilsson tied up by Glenn Irwin, who gives him a rough ride. Larry Lund got a headlock on him. Here comes Hull, in for Sjoberg. Back to Hull, a shot. Rutledge, a miraculous save. Rutledge made a super save. And here's the Aeros clearing it out for Larry Lund. Now up for Andre Hines. Hines in across the line to Larry Lund. Couldn't get to it. Now he's up with that puck to Glenn Irwin. Irwin pokes it in. He's checked by Nilsson. Here's Hull in against Hines. Hines knocked down. Irwin in there, checks forward. Larry Lund pokes it loose, but here comes Nilsson. Whacked up by Larry Lund, who's going to get a penalty. Here comes Hull in, a shot. He scores! Bobby Hull gives the Jets their 2-goal lead once again as he walked in on left wing and beat Rutledge with a low shot that seemed to fool the Houston goaltender, and that gives the Jets a 4-2 lead. Now Taylor to John Shella. Shella up for Labossiere. Labossiere in across the line, over to Taylor. Taylor in front for Hall, a shot, stop, they score! The Aeros score! Corey Hall and Labossiere were there, and don't go away yet. The Aeros cut the Jets lead to 4-3 with a minute 23 left. From the summit, this is Houston Aeros hockey. Now here's Hull in for Winnipeg, going for the hat trick, a shot blocked by Schilla. Another try by Hull is wide. It winds up outside the line. Here's Labossiere racing after it. Labossiere in, looking for help. Now to Marty Howe, a shot. Taylor shoots over the top of the net. The Aeros battle for it. They score! They score! They score! Taylor got it! Taylor got it! The Aeros tie it! They're going wild in the summit! The Aeros tie it! The place erupts! They're coming off the bench as the Aeros tie it. Ted Taylor gets the goal. The game is tied at 4-4. 59 seconds left and this place is in a bedlam.
Keep it going, and you believe it? 59 seconds, you can't let up now. I'll tell you, this game may be going into overtime.
What a play by the Aeros veteran line. Lavoisier, a try, it went over the back of the goal. Murray Hall battled for it. Got it in front. Taylor let it go and scored. They're giving the Aeros a standing ovation, and I tell you, they get the goosebumps all over the body and the tingles down the spine.
I'll tell you, they were all standing up here in the summit. The veteran line, who's played so strong this season, they came up with two late in the third period goals to bring this game to 4-4, and 59 seconds left. And I'll tell you, this game could go right down. It's gone into overtime, probably.
Here comes Nielsen in a shot. That's off a leg. It goes to the corner. Irwin in against Hedberg. Now Murray Hall for Taylor. He got it outside the line. Taylor with that puck for the Aeros. Ahead for Lavoisier. Here he comes. Trying to get around the defense. In on goal to Hall. The puck is loose. Covered up now by the Jets, and play is called as they pile up around that Winnipeg goal. And oh, they almost got another one. Unbelievable action tonight. Unbelievable.
Moving down that left side, and he put a couple of moves on a defenseman and almost worked his way into that net. I almost thought he was going to get a penalty call there in that one. Those last two goals within 24 seconds.
Here's a face-off to the right of Larson. They get the draw to Frank Hughes. Backhanded shot. It's blocked. Larry Lund in the corner. He looks to make a play. He's tied up. There'll be a face-off. 5 seconds left in regulation time. We're tied at 4-4, and suddenly the pendulum is swung over.
So
the momentum with the Aeros.
Murray Hall picking up a goal at 18:37, and then Teddy Taylor at 19:01.
Larry Lund on the draw against Mats Lind. Now Lind a little over anxious. They drop the puck. Larry Hale shoots. He scores! Larry Hale! Larry Hale scores! Larry Hale scores! They're coming off the bench. They're coming off the bench. And who would have thought Larry Hale? Larry Hale gets his first goal. And they all come off the bench. Phil Dineen is laughing over at the Aeros bench. 2 seconds left in the hockey game, and this place is in a bedlam. Larry Hale scores. The Aeros are going to win it 5-4, and the Jets are dejected. Oh, what a game by the Aeros. Phil Dineen past Larry Hale. Lavoisier jumps on top of him. Who would have thought Larry Hale? Here's the announcement. His first of the year. What a time to get it. What a time to get it. They're standing and cheering. I've never seen a more exciting hockey game. Unbelievable.
Thrown out early in the hockey game. Ron Graham thrown out.
Look at that Aeros bench. Look at that bench. They look like they just won the championship. They're pounding on Hale. The puck is dropped. The game is over. The Aeros win. The Aeros win. They come off and congratulate Wayne Rutledge. What a victory by the Aeros. They trailed all night. Head Gordie Howe. Ron Graham kicked out of that game. And that bunch of Houston Aeros of the Happy Hockey Club, they skate off. They go to the dressing room, having beaten the Winnipeg Jets by a score of 5-4 in one of the most unbelievable, exciting, thrilling, down-to-the-wire finishing hockey games you've ever seen.
know Murray Hall called me, he said the success I had was because the fact that I was so old, he made me feel good, and I made him feel good, and he said it was nice to have a grandpa around. But in the interviews, they were pouring the champagne on your head, and I was trying to take in the scene because try to, the joy which I can see through other eyes, sometimes you can feel that inside. So I'm sitting there, and then the camera's thrown in front of my face with a mic, and champagne hit me in the eye, and boy, did that burn. I said, it's almost easier to drink this stuff. But it was, I don't know, it doesn't happen too often. There's only one winner, and when you win it, I think you should really cherish those, because my last winning season was in 1955, and it's been a long time coming.